Good morning, friends. I'm Glenna with Planning with Glenna. Thank you for joining me today. I am trying a new setup, so if you hop on, if you can hear my audio, if you would let me know, I would greatly appreciate it. This is take two. The first one we had an echo. So I just want to jump right in. I've had a lot of questions lately about my favorite inserts, how to use them, what they look like, and all of those things. So I have picked my top 12 Tula 12 inserts. It wasn't easy because there were things that I had to leave out that I really love. But if you are just getting started, if you are getting your planner set up for 2024 or anything like that, if you have some Tula 12 inserts and you're wanting to add some, I'm going to show you my top 12 today. I will take you through each one. I have most of them. There are a couple that I will need to pull up my website for, but we're going to just jump in and let me know in the comments if you have any questions. If you're watching, if you could just say hello in the comments. You do have to give StreamYard permission in order for me to see your name. Otherwise, it just tells me Facebook user. So thank you for hanging out with me, whether you're watching live or watching the replay. So my first insert that is one that everybody needs, no matter who you are, and that is a monthly calendar. So I use this one in two different ways. I have two different monthly calendars. One is for my appointments, and one is where I plan out my social media. So I'm going to add my desktop so that you can see my workspace. There we go. Haven't done this in a while because my iPad died, so we are starting over. So this is our monthly layout. This is the extra large, and this is what I use to plan out my social media. Now, I do also have the medium, which looks like this. So you can see the size comparison right there. And this is where I have one that I put all of my appointments in. And if you've watched any of my videos, you know I love my zig dot markers. And so I color code all of my appointments. I have a different color for doctor appointments and church events. And then the pink, of course, is my work color. So I color code anything that is time-based in this insert. The other way that I use it is I have a second one, and I use it. Let me see. I'm going to share all my secrets if I show you this month's, because I've got my social media planned out. So I'm going to tell you, I am a functional planner. I don't do stickers. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I don't decorate my planner. That's just how I work. And this looks like a jumbled up mess, but this works for me. This was my October. This is where I planned out my social media. So that is in a separate, smaller cover that's got my 3 social media inserts in it. So this one you can use any way you want. You can have one for family. You can have one for business. That is why I have 2, so that I can keep my social media completely separate from my appointments. So that's number 1. Number 2 is our meal planner. And I love this one. We do have more than one. This is my favorite. And this is the medium. I like this because I keep this on the counter in the kitchen, or it slips down in my purse really easily. It also fits in the front pocket of my extra large cover. So this has an area to plan out all of your meals and snacks. Your grocery list goes here. One of my favorite things about this insert is it has a reminder of things to pull from the freezer, pull from the pantry, and must use / leftovers. So it just helps you with your budgeting as well as your grocery planning. So this one is a must for me. I love this one. I have two more. I have one more. I'm actually working. I'm going to do a live this afternoon showing you how I plan out my menu. But I only have two more pages left. I've got a new one to start for 2024. So this is number 2. Number 3 is our goals and habits insert. And this one is probably my favorite. And I usually have a clip on it, and I took it off a while ago. That's how I always identify my goals and habits. I am doing a goal setting workshop next week, or the last week of the month. I do have a couple spots left, so if you're interested, let me know. My last order of supplies is coming in on Monday, so those will be shipping out on Tuesday. I'm so excited. So I've already started planning out January 2024, and these are some of my personal goals. The reason I love this is because it has a place for your goals. It has a place to track them by week and by day. This has helped me achieve my goals in so many ways. This can be used for personal and business. I have one layout for business and one layout for personal. So what you do is you write down your goals, and then you break it down by week, and then you break it down by day. I like to mark a line where every week ends. So for example, you've heard me use this illustration many times if you've watched my lives. My goal is to go to the gym 4 times a week. So the reason that I put the mark there is not every goal needs to be done every day. But again, I use my dot marker, and I just put a dot on the 4 days if I make my 4 days to go to the gym. And then what I do over here is I color this in at the end of the week. So if I only went 1 day, I'm only going to color in a quarter of this. If I went all 4 days, I color in the whole thing. It gives you a fantastic visual picture of your goals. So this is my number 1 favorite Tula 12 insert. So the next one that I want to share with you, I actually do not have. So we are going to pull up my website really quick, and I'm going to show you on there, because I have this one ordered. I just don't have it yet. And I know that we all have health and wellness goals for the new year, probably. So let me show you the one that is my favorite. So if you go to the website, actually, I need to share my screen, don't I? I forget that. All right, let me do this. Share screen. Okay, there we go. So if you go to the website and you type in health in the search box, that's the easiest way to find things. And if you click on health and wellness insert, and then if you click on this right here, the second picture is always a magnified full page layout. And then you click on this magnifying glass, you can make it larger and you can see all the sections. So this has a place for all of your meals. It has your water intake, vitamins. This one I need. I have a hard time remembering those. Daily health mental checklist. You can use this for anything you want. If it's pack your gym bag or prepare your protein drink or meal prep, anything like that you can put in here. Then it has a place to write down activity and time. So if you like to track your workouts, you can do that here. There's a step count little graph here, so you can mark your steps for the day, and then mood, morning, afternoon, and evening. So that one is my favorite for health and wellness. Like I said, I don't have that one yet, but it is on order. So I will have it soon. So let me go back. Number 4 is our cleaning insert. And this is one that I'm going to be implementing in the new year. And we have 2 different ones. So I wanted to show you both of these. I have these in medium as well because those will stay in the kitchen, and that way I can easily tuck it in the drawer when it's not sitting out. So this has, every page is the same, but it has all the different areas that you would want to assign tasks to. So we have living room, bathroom, kitchen, bedroom, laundry, basement, garage, yard, and organize. So you can do that on a weekly basis, a monthly basis, however you want to do that. The other one that we have is called spring cleaning. And obviously we can do that any time of year, even though it's titled spring cleaning. And this one has a 30-day challenge, 31-day challenge. And it breaks your home down into different areas. And then it also has a checklist for each area of your room, of your home, where you can add things to the list, and you can go through that as well. This would be great to do maybe once a quarter, once every 6 months. You could go through and do all of these. A lot of these are deep cleaning tasks. So we have lots of room in this, and then we have some blank note pages in the back. I like to use this for my recipes for my non-toxic cleaners. I'll write those in the back. So that is our cleaning inserts. The next one I want to show you, which is one I use every single day, which is called a brain dump weekly. And let me see if I have. So this is my blank one for next week. This is undated, so you can go back and forth with our weekly planners if you want to use a different one. I love this because I put my tasks over here, and those are coming from my goals and habits insert so that I know what all I need to do and make sure that I am working on the things that pertain to my goals. Then it has a place for your top 3. So you can put the top 3 things that you want to focus on for the day. Again, I haven't added my dots yet, but I use my zig dot marker to mark my appointments. And those all go right underneath my top 3. At the bottom is where I put my personal tasks. And then anything that's business related that is not in my top 3 goes right here. So again, this one is called Brain Dump Weekly. It is my favorite weekly. We do have a lot of different choices, but this one is my favorite. So the next one I want to show you is our month on one. And I love this one too. And so I'm going to show you my October version. And I have just added some sticky notes for privacy because I have people's names in here. This is fantastic for business, but you could also use it for personal. So I put my business things over here, and I honestly don't use this side very much because this would be duplicating what I have in my other monthly. But this page I absolutely love. I use this to track my business stats. So I've got my PV, I've got the qualifications that my upline has for different team awards. I keep track of one-on-ones that I do. I keep track of the people who join our Planning with Perks program because they get extra things from me. And this changes from month to month. That's why I love it. It's very flexible. So for example, this month I have my goal setting workshop coming up. So I've listed all the people who've signed up for that so that I can keep track of that. This is very flexible. You could change it every month. Mine usually change depending on what it is that I want to track that month. And you could also use this for home projects. You could use it for kids' chores. There's so many things that you could use this for. You could keep your family calendar over here, and then you could put use this area for home projects and things like that. So that is another one of my favorites. The next one that I'm going to show you is coming from my website because I've ordered this one too, but I don't have it yet. It should be here very soon. But let me share my screen on this one. And it is our spreadsheet insert. And I have a lot of customers who love this because it's so flexible. You can use it for so many different things. You could use it for finances. You can use it for your business. It's basically a clean slate, and you can use it anything that you want to keep track of in columns. So again, we're going to go to this middle layout and use our magnifying glass. So it has 8 columns. So you can use it for anything you want. This would be great for budgeting. We do have a separate set of budget inserts, but if you just want something really simple, it's perfect for that. It's good for your social media channels if you want to use it for that, to keep track of your things that you want to put on different social media channels. There's so many possibilities for this. If you are a teacher, you can use it for lesson plans. So many things that you can use this one for. The next one that I want to share with you has a little bit of a similar purpose to it. And it is our teacher student insert. And again, it's kind of a blank slate. You can use it for whatever you want. It looks like this. So it has lines over here for you to write whatever the topic is. It's obviously made as a lesson planning insert, but I have customers who use it for so many different things. What I use it for is ideas for social media. So if I have an idea, let's say it was my goal setting workshop, I would put goal setting here. And as I think of things that I want to plan out for social media or for that workshop, I just write them on here. And I use this column for organization ideas that have to do with whatever that topic is. So let me see if I can go back and find one that I have already done. So this was where I planned out my Pink Friday for last month. I had all of these ideas written down here. I have some that I haven't even used yet. So this is kind of a brainstorming idea book for me, basically. And I have lots of customers who love this for that reason, because you might think of an idea. You could also use this for home projects. If you want to redo part of a room, or you want to redecorate an area, you can just put living room, and then you can just put your ideas. You can completely ignore these days of the week and just use it for brainstorming. So that one is great for so many different things. The next one that I want to share with you is called Customer Contact. And this is another one that is extremely versatile. And I will not show you mine because it's got people's names in it. So for privacy, I will just keep those pages covered. But this has a place for name, email, phone number, birthday, order/follow-up. And then it has 3 check boxes that say interested, join, host, or VIP. You can completely redo this and use it for anything you want. I just put a label over this, and I use it for the categories that matter to me. So there's so many things that you could substitute in here. A lot of my customers who have businesses do love to use this for customer follow-up. I also use this column and my dot markers again, and I add extra things. So if that person has signed up for my email list, I put a dot here because that just helps me know that I've invited them and that it helps me know how to serve them better. If they have joined Planning with Perks, I'll also put a dot here in a column so that I know and I can make sure to reward them and put them on that specific list. So that one is, again, that one is called Direct Sales Customer Contact. The next one that I want to share with you is our grade insert. And it looks like this. And this one I did cover up the names so that I could show you this. This is excellent. This is a grade book. It was designed for teachers or homeschool moms. And obviously you can keep grades in here. You can keep attendance in here. But there's so many other uses for this. My customers who have their own businesses love this for customer follow-up and also for keeping track of things that they want to put on social media. For example, my crafters love it. They will list the project in the column here, which I've just covered up because I have people's names there for privacy. There's a column here. They'll put the project. They'll put whether they have typed up instructions, whether they posted it on the different channels. There's so many things that you can use it for. So I use it for my customer's name. I even keep track of everything that you guys order so that I can be better at following up and letting you know if there's something that I know that you like, or if we're having a sale on something, I can look back and know, oh, they love the teeny planners. I need to let them know that we have a new teeny planner or anything like that. This is what I use to follow up so that I make sure that like it's the end of the year. And so I'm letting everyone know that I have an insert sale going through today where you can get a special deal only in my VIP group. And it just allows you, if you have a business, to offer better customer service. It allows you to keep track of things that have multiple steps. So you could use it at home as well. There's so many things that you could use that for. The last one, number 12, that I want to share with you is our social media insert. And I have lots of customers who love this as well. And it looks like this. So you can plan out your social media for the whole week. And then we've got little circles here for the different channels. And we also have this sticker sheet that we just came out with, and it has all the different social channels. So you can use that here if you don't want to write it out. You can also color code this. A lot of my customers like to color code based on the type of content it is or the channel that it's on. There's lots of room for notes. So what I like to do is list my channels here and then ideas down here, especially things that I want to include in an email or things like that. So you've got lots of room for brainstorming here. You've also got things that you can put over here. You can keep track of stats. You can keep track of things that you want to make sure that you post. You can keep your to-do list here. This one is another one of my favorites, and it is definitely a customer favorite as well. So those are my 12 favorite inserts. Let me go back to here. So I hope that was helpful. If you have any questions, make sure to pop them in the comments. If you need to know how to find any of those inserts, there is a post on my Facebook page, on my Instagram, and in my VIP group showing those 12 inserts. And I've given you the exact titles because that way you can search for them on the website. Thank you for hanging out with me today, and I hope this was helpful, and I hope you have an awesome day.